having some fun. Just getting set up. One sec here. I didn't realize the image. Can move the image around. I got to stay close to the mic. That's the key. Last couple, if it's too loud, let me know if it's too loud, but apparently it was not too loud. I'm going to turn down myself. How's it going? Just make sure the sound is okay. Do we have no sound? I'm good. Okay. There we go. I'm going to keep watching the chat this time. Usually busy doing something else, but how's it going? It's this is like totally random time, right? I usually kind of try to do Friday afternoon and pick this time. I was busy yesterday, so and I'm sure a lot of people were. It's a busy weekend in the States. Thanksgiving. I'm from Canada, so we do Thanksgiving in October, which I think is probably easier. I don't know. Seems like having Thanksgiving bunched really close to Christmas, that must be stressful. At least I would be stressful. Say hello to a few people. Music Therapy Laz, how's it going? You found some good deals. Cool. Gary from North Wales. Cool. Having a beer and waiting for the chat to begin. What great day. Andy's saying, what great deal I've seen. Rev Generator 120 MK3. Going to get it for $500 off on Sweetwater. Cool. What's up, Doc? Had to pay full price on my Player Plus Strat, Long and McQuaid. They didn't have any deals, I guess. A from Canada. Which one did you get? I know you said Strat, but which they have like an HSS and they have the SSS, but they got cool colors. Gary Elder, I do not believe in Black Friday deals. There are always deals throughout the year. That's true. Sometimes, I used to think that too, but sometimes there are discounts that only happen once a year. And in Canada, we used to have one. Well, we still have it. It's called Boxing Day, and it's the 26th. Because this whole Black Friday thing, it's relatively new for Canadians. We never did it before. We just watched the crazy stuff on the news where people were stampeding into stores and trampling each other, and just thinking, what are these idiots doing? And that's also changed, right? So much online stuff now, and that's why there's the Cyber Monday. I think Cyber Monday sounds like a weird name. Just gotta change the screen size here 1 sec so I can see it better. There we go. Yeah, if you got any, if you found any cool deals, I bought one thing. It's not guitar related at all, but it's for the channel. Having brunch while watching Beatles Get Back here in SF Bay. Cool. I watched part 1 and part 2. And I'm loving it. I don't want it to end. It's pretty cool. If any Beatles fans are watching, part 1 is kind of like a darker episode, and then part 2 gets pretty cool. And I'm a huge George Harrison fan, so all the George Harrison stuff is really interesting. Oh, Gary's saying Boxing Day deals are better. Probably here. Probably in Canada. I just hate how, like, all these deals, it's like not Boxing Day, but Black Friday week. And it's like the whole point was to have it for one day. And then, and it's done. But everything's like Black Friday month, Black Friday year. So the one deal I got a camera lens, a Sigma 16mm lens for this camera that I'm using right now. So from B&H Photo in the States, they had a good deal. And couldn't get a price match, or nobody had the same deal in Canada. So it's going to make me, I don't know. This lens I'm using right now is a 30 milliliter. So you can drink 30 milliliters with it. It's 30 millimeter. the 16 will give me a wider view in here. So not just for the live streams. I might not use it for the live streams at all, but just for other videos and stuff. Am I peeking out? Let me know, because I saw some red. Oh, Gary, you grew up in Canada but live in North Wales. Okay, cool. You might have mentioned that before. That sounds familiar. Gary Elder loves the Beatles. I gotta say, I do too. I'm not like a Beatles super fan, but I definitely love them. You know, George Harrison, especially. I like his solo stuff too after. Halfway through part 2, got a brand new Fender Acoustasonics Strat in Sunburst finally set up at my tech at James Music. So awesome. I got to say one thing, watching the Beatles stuff. I should have put that as the topic. Maybe I'll change it after. So most of it, there's actually one clip. I've shared it with a few friends. George Harrison's playing a Les Paul. He's got like this red Les Paul, and he sits it on the stage, and he's off doing something else, and the rest of the group, they're doing Maxwell's, the hammer, where it's like bang, bang, and it shakes the Les Paul, and it falls off the stage and lands on its butt and doesn't fall onto the headstock. But when that happened, I was watching with my son. I'm like, oh my God, because you know what happens to Les Pauls usually when they tip over. It's bye-bye. Bye-bye, Les Paul. You're toast. So it didn't happen, but my God, when that happened, I was like, and then the other thing I was going to mention was I'm totally looking at the gear the whole time. So George and Paul are playing. No, not Paul. George and John each have, I think it's a Fender Twin. I think that's what they're playing. It's hard to see. Some of the stuff is, it's interesting. I'm watching it like in 4K, and the quality is really good. You can tell they cleaned up the footage, but they've cleaned it up so well. Some of the stuff actually, it might have been blurry to begin with, but now it's like, you can't make out certain images of what, like the Fender amps, the front, you can't see the grill. It's kind of washed out, and you can't see the name of the grill or the name of the amp. And it's really interesting, though. And there's something else I was going to say. Oh, and John Lennon's playing an Epiphone Casino the whole time. That's his one guitar. And then George has his Rosewood Tele. So I have a Rosewood Tele neck, and I always wanted to get a Rosewood Tele body, and I can't find one. And I'm not going to buy a custom shop because you can get those, but I looked on Warmoth, and you can get a Rosewood top, but you can't get a Rosewood body. So my ideal thing would be to find a Rosewood body that's chambered, and then have that. That'd be cool. A tribute to George Harrison's model, because I don't want the full weight, because I hate heavy guitars. Greetings from New Jersey. John Stevens got a nice deal on a JHS crayon pedal, British console distortion. I think I've seen no, you know what? I've seen the EHX crayons. Gary Elder. Just gonna get rid of that guy. He wanted to know why he's here. Well, you're not supposed to be. So actually, you know what? How do I just get rid of you? There you go. Really? That's your name? It's a really cool name. I'm sorry for your parents. Gary Elder, White Album. I missed the first part. Again, how's the volume? Okay, just checking in, because I tend to get away from the microphone. Beatles loved Epiphone guitars, yeah. And those were not the same Epiphone guitars that are today, except, well, kind of, sort of. They weren't made in China, right? Probably. It was the Epiphone made in, well, and Gibson does make some Epiphones in the States. They have a few. I think they have 3 models. They do a Casino, 2 colors. Maybe, if you go on Epiphone site, you can see, like, made by Gibson. Not inspired by Gibson, actually made by Gibson. And the Casino is like $3,000. Hey. Yeah, so the whole The whole Beatles Get Back. I'm just fascinated by the songwriting. Like, they're writing songs on the spot, and the gear. I'm looking at the microphones, and I'm looking at all the equipment they have. It's amazing. The guitars haven't changed, but everything else has. Like the consoles and the monitors they're using and the recording equipment. It's just so metal and like bulky back then. George has an 8-track that they roll in, and it's like the size of a server cabinet if anybody works in tech. Gary's saying George also played a dark brown roast neck Fender Tele. I don't know if I've seen that. And then he also brings out his Rocky Strat at one point. Indonesia is watching. The whole country. Thanks for tuning in. A lot of guitars come from Indonesia. Good stuff. What is this one here? This one. Yeah. This D'Angelico. I want to say D'Angelico. Or D'Angelico. Made in Indonesia. This guitar is awesome. And watching... It's a hollow, semi-hollow. Watching John Lennon play his Casino inspired me to pick this one up this morning and play it more. I don't like the size of the Casino and the ES 335. I just find those are too big. Too big. Hey, Zach Thong, how's it going? Bab, you should try the Ibanez Talman Tele. Oh, I don't even... is that the really expensive one? Because I know they made one that's really expensive. Like $2-3 grand. I probably wouldn't try that as a first Ibanez. Music therapy. Yeah, it's amazing watching them piece those classic songs together. And there's one part in part one, and they're waiting for John Lennon to show up. It's like they show up. It's like a job where they show up in the morning at work. They're in a studio. No, it's a warehouse movie set. And Ringo's just sitting there, and George is sitting there, and Paul is sitting there. They're all bored out of their minds, but Paul always has the bass guitar. He's just holding it, and he starts going, and he basically writes Get Back on the spot without the words. I'm like, there you go. That's how it happens. So cool. I'll binge watch the full 6 hours once it's all aired. It's 8 hours, so you got more to... It's 2.5 hours the first episode, and it's 3 hours the second one, and it's 2.5 for the third. So you got 8 hours to go. I found the second one, it was 3 hours, and it just flew by. The first one I found was kind of, I'm like, this isn't, I don't know, there's some cool stuff, but I'm like, this is kind of not great. They're not hiding the fact that there was like hostility between them, but it's, I don't know. How about the import Casino Coupe? Oh, chat just jumped. I haven't seen that one. The AZs. Azis, if I'm saying it right. Talman should be under 500. Okay. I'll have to take a look. I have a list of guitars I want to try out in 2022 that didn't happen in 2021. So maybe I'll check out some new stuff. Definitely checking out new stuff this year. I've been checking out more Epiphones. What was I going to say? Epiphones. Checked out an SG, and I've got a big SG comparison video in the works. It's going to take me a while, though. Those videos, similar to, if you've seen, I've done a couple of videos last year, Telecaster, like, what was it? The Squier Affinity, Squier Classic Vibe 50s, and then a Player Tele. It was like a 3-way comparison. Huge video. It's one of my biggest videos ever. And I'm doing that with SGs. So Epiphone SG and Gibson SG and another Epiphone. Just takes a long time. Will, hey, glad to catch experimental deep dives doing lately. Is there a chance you'll consider finally getting with Sweetwater and giving a Gretsch G52220 a try? Maybe in the new year. I don't have anything planned for the rest of the year, but maybe. We got Aryan. Hi, which amp brand do you suggest to train at home, like for practice amp? I got rid of all my little mini amps, but and I'll show you what I have now. I haven't done a video on it yet, but the Mustang Micro, is that going to focus? Of course not. I don't have the product mode on. It's focusing on my eyes. So hold it up like this. This is my mini amp now, because I plan to use it when I like travel and stuff, and then I could just plug it in. And it's got a USB out, so I can plug right into my laptop if I want to have speakers. Really cool. So, but if you didn't want to do that, I still recommend the Fly 3 or the Katana Mini. Those are good. Yeah. Oh, totally. Music Therapy Labs. They're out of their element in the movie studio. Yeah, totally. It was depressing, right? They were not liking it there. And then as soon as they got back to, did they go to EMI? Is that where they were? It was fine. Or no, it was Apple Studios. That's where it was. It's weird. It's like this little office building. Not much space. Gear Junkie 35, happy Saturday. Wu-Tang Clan, $150 off for Black Friday. Oh, I didn't see what you were saying. 150 off of what? Oh, somebody else saw it. Anyways, let me know. Gary, should Gibson just rebrand their Epiphone guitars as Gibsons? Oh, chat just jumped. And then chat jumped. There was another message. I'm going to scroll up for a sec so I can see what it said. Check Digostina Magazine's vinyl reissue on the Beatles. It's from Simon. No really good deals this year. Unless I missed something, not much exciting this year. Oh, Pilgrim has a Donner mini amp. I had one of those. I didn't like the controls on it. They're really weird. Yeah, so if I seem tired, I was up till like 1 watching part 2 last night. 3 hours straight. But it's great. Super inspiring. It made me want to come and play with the band, even though it's just me. It's really cool. The dynamics and just, it also made me really appreciate clean sounding amps and just playing with dynamics with your guitar volume, which I've been doing a lot more. Anyone mention? Joy Buzzer. Anyone mention the TC Electronic clip-on tuners for $10? Oh, which one is that? That's not the Polytune, right? That's pretty cheap. Rubador got a new guitar, Gibson Les Paul Tribute. Cool. I think that's the one Robert Baker's giving away. Ja88 got a Fly 3. It's good. Gary Elder, should Fender rebrand all their Squiers as Fender? And you asked the other one too about Gibson and Epiphone. I don't think so. I don't think that'd make any sense for either of them. Because they're not really. I see them as I see that as 4 different brands, even though it's 2 companies. Steven, Sweetwater is going for world domination. I would say North America. They don't. I don't think they don't ship to the East, right? That'd be Toman. There you go. Somebody's mentioned Harley Benton. Can you recommend Harley Benton T-style guitars around $400, or just buy a Squier for the same price? I've only played one, the T52, and it was really heavy, but otherwise it was really nice. And 2 things to keep in mind. Is it something you want to keep like forever? Because I think maybe the name is better known now. Not around here. Harley Benton, you say Harley Benton to somebody, they'll think you're talking about a motorcycle car. They won't know what you're talking about. So Squier has better resale value probably. That's just my opinion. Christopher Allen, hey buddies. Who's buddies? With a capital B. Simon's saying he likes the Harley Benton Tele. Yeah, the one I had was really good. It's just my biggest complaint was the weight. That's just me. That's just me. And people are like, work out. I'm like, it has nothing to do with that. And that's why I wouldn't want to get a Rosewood Tele that's full weight, because I'd hate it. Or a 10-pound Les Paul. It's just not my thing. Black Friday sucks here in the UK. See, that's the thing. I think Black Friday is American, right? It's for the Thanksgiving. It shouldn't even exist anywhere else. Everybody's just copied it. Like, it doesn't make sense. As far as I know. It was never a thing here until maybe 3 years ago, maybe 4. Matt Oliver is saying it's Toman over here as well. Where is that? Still like Squires. Gizzard, rebranding would inevitably lead to price increases. It's not a fan of the idea. Charles 75, hello. Zither Beast, I have just enough time to say, hey Landon, and have a great weekend all. Thanks. You too. Please unsubscribe. Did I got the right guy? Yes. It was a running joke, and I'm pretty sure it's with Zither Beast. If you see our comments in any of my videos, it's unsub. I don't know. It's just one of those things. It's just, Fabian, have you tried Made MJT? Is that made in Japan? I have not. Patrick has a Harley Benton PJ bass. Great deal. And I've been using it for a couple years now. I have I have a Squier, what they call it back then, vintage modified jazz bass for to have a bass in case somebody's like, quick, this person's dying. Do you have a bass guitar? It's the only thing that'll save them. That's why I have it. Yeah, Thomann is huge in Germany, bigger than Sweetwater for sure. I think they are bigger than. Well, they are. I'd say they are bigger than Sweetwater because they have their own. And this is just from my perspective and viewing, looking at things and seeing stuff. They have their own brand of in-house brand, right? Why didn't they just call their guitars Thomann guitars? I think that's a mistake, but they should just rebrand everything Gibson. Glary Strat for $800 was a great deal at Toys R Us. What does that even mean? Yeah. Arcad, do you think Rosewood guitar should get more value now? I heard they're rare nowadays. Maybe. I don't know. If you go on Reverb, you can find Rosewood Teles. There's custom shop, and then the cheapest one I saw, I think I saw in 1986. So it's an original, but it's £9, £10. And I'm not gonna spend that kind of money on a guitar, but Harley Benton Guitar has their own YouTube channel. So does Thomann. Yeah, they're a big brand. I'd be curious. I don't know that stuff, sales, and I don't keep track of. I don't even look it up. I'm just curious how their sales are compared to Fender or something. Because be interesting. So if anybody else just joined, we got 72 people watching. Is that real? Is that correct? I must have picked a good time. Yeah, we're just talking about deals. I'm going to change the subject after because we were also talking about the Beatles documentary, Get Back, and how cool that is. If you're a Beatles fan, if you're not interested in the Beatles, I can understand that. And you'd be like, or you're like, the Beatles suck. It's either people love them or hate them, or they don't care, or they're sick of it. They're like, come on, that was 50 years ago. 50 years ago. Almost 50 years ago, right? 1969. But yeah. Trying to think of anything else cool that happened that I remember. Oh, in part 1, George presents All Things Must Pass one of his solo songs that ends up being his solo album the next year, and he introduces it to the band. So I think maybe they had plans to make it a Beatles song, but it never ended up being one. But so quiet. We got snow here now. That's not exciting for anybody. Let's talk about the weather, because everybody can talk about it, and that's the only thing you have in common. That's why people talk about it. No, don't. So let me know if you got any cool deals. I'm curious, because I've never been in the States on a Black Friday. So I'm wondering, music stores like Guitar Center and stuff, do they have these people lining up and crashing through the doors and stuff like that? Remco. Hey, Landon. How's it going? Music therapy. Harley Benton, they copy everybody and get away with it. I remember right after their Gear Fest, they copied Pete Thorne's Sir. He was not pleased. I remember that. Though flattered at the same time. Yeah, I kind of remember a video. Somebody had one of them, and he was kind of like, eh. But I don't remember how it went. I don't remember how we knew he was annoyed. Simon, you got snow in the UK. That's not common, right? Oh, one sec here. I got to take an intermission. Hold on one sec. All right, did that work? I don't know if you could hear what I was saying, if the mic was still on. No, anyways, my son called. He said, I need a bass guitar. It's the only thing that'll save me right now. What are your thoughts? West Orner. What are your thoughts on the Acoustasonics from Fender? I don't really have any. I don't really like the front of it. How it has the two different looks, or the two different, what is it, it's got one color and then it's got like this kind of little corner piece that's different. I don't like that. I'd probably like it because it, like the neck, if it feels like a good telling neck, I'd probably like it. James, damn Yoko Ono would not leave John's side. No wonder every other member of the band hated her ass. Yeah, she was there the whole time, pretty much. I don't really have an opinion on that because that's somebody's relationship, so I don't really have an opinion on it. Yeah, we're back. Speaking of Yoko, though, there was a few parts where she's like screaming into a microphone. I'm like, I didn't want to hear this. This doesn't sound good. It's like they had a name for it. It's like freak out session or something. She's playing with I don't know. I think, yeah. Anyways. Oh, there we go. Pete's attitude was spot on, basically saying you're getting a guitar that looks like his but has crap components and doesn't sound or play like his. Basically, probably, yeah. So what are you really getting? You're getting a copy. King Copycat. Hi. Speaking of copy. Greg B. Landon, you still enjoying your Strat? Yeah, it's one of the guitars I play the least. It's right behind me. But it's the Strat I have. And it's the only Strat I need. Gary Elder, let's not hate on that. What are we hating on? Talking about Yoko stuff? Yeah, I don't have an opinion on it. So if that's what we're talking about. Mm-hmm. Arian, thanks for suggestion. Also, what about 10-watt amp? If I probably get the Vox Pathfinder of all the 10-watt little mini ones. Like there's Frontman 10G I'd stay away from. And I've never tried the Marshall stuff, so. Yeah, so I see people, James saying Yoko, no talent. I'm not gonna say talent or not. I don't know. I don't know enough about the history of all that stuff. So, Stephen Frazier, did you sour on giveaways? Yeah, especially with the comment stuff. I made a short video this week, and I posted something. There's these stupid scammers. It's I called the video, what do I call it? Giveaway scammers. So you'll see it's happening on not just my channel. It's been happening on other giveaways and other channels for probably years. I don't even know. So the way I do a giveaway is I say leave a comment, and that's how I'm going to pick you as a winner. And then right away there'd be like a comment. These are old giveaways that have expired, meaning I've already done the giveaway months ago. And there's like a comment, and it'll take your profile picture and then have your name replaced with a WhatsApp number. And they're like, hey, you've been selected from the short list. You've been shortlisted on the shortlisted winners. I'm like, what does that even mean? There's no short list. I don't even know what that means. And people have been, I got to say, I probably contacted like 10 times yesterday or the day before. People are emailing me and stuff. And I'm just so you guys know, if anybody's emailing me, I'm not going to respond to those emails. Be smart. Don't reply to these people. I would never charge anybody. So that's what he's doing. He's asking you to pay shipping. And the videos are done. There's no giveaway. So if you fall for that, that's on you, because like, pay attention. Don't pay for shipping. Don't fall for these scammers. But I can understand people are like, hey, I won. You know. Yeah, so there's other ways to do a giveaway. And the way I thought of doing in the future, if I do one, it would be in a live stream like this now. And it won't be announced, and the word giveaway won't be in the subject. That's the only way to prevent those stupid bots. They're not even bots, they're people. Because one guy sent me the chat log of what happened, and the guy was like, hey, where do you live? And gave him his whole address and everything. It's like, don't do that. Come on. You're going to get identity theft. I missed something there. Black Friday deals at Thomann were all on the guitars. Yeah, they didn't have any Black Friday deals. It was called Cyber Week, because I have Thomann as an affiliate, right? So I posted the affiliate link to that. But John Stevens, you're saying Nigerian Prince isn't sending me a free custom shop Gibson? Probably not. I don't know where these people are from. They're from all over the world, most likely. Yeah, that's the whole scammer thing that turned me off, because it happened on my most recent giveaway, which was a mini Strat, which somebody won, and I think they're getting it this weekend. Maybe they're in the States. I'm not gonna say where, but and the guy was gonna give it to his daughter. And that actually was the last live stream I did. They were in the chat. It was really cool. So maybe they have it now. I don't know. I never asked for anybody to tell me if. I don't say like, hey, can you send me pictures if you got it and everything, because I do the tracking when I ship it out, but that's fine. Stoney saying, everyone from Indianapolis, Indiana just received my back order 10 months ago. What do you mean everyone from Indianapolis? Everyone got your guitar? I don't understand what you're saying. Butterscotch Player Tele HSH. I've never heard of that guitar. That's cool. But I'm not sure what you're saying. Any good deals on GAC? I don't know what GAC is. It's familiar. I just don't remember what it means. Any good deals on Fender microamp? I haven't seen any. Fabian, do you sell your partscaster as a whole guitar, or do you part it out? The ones I have sold, I tried to part it out, and nobody bought it, so I sold it I've sold 4 as whole guitars, yeah. So they're probably a pretty good deal. There's one that I might sell. It's but I'm mod. Well, actually, it's the thumbnail. So the thumbnail for this video, sorry, was my white. There we go. You hear how many burps I cut out of videos. Maybe I'll just leave them in from now on. White Tele with the channel bound neck and a green Tele with the Rosewood neck. I'm going to swap necks. I'm going to put the Rosewood neck on the white Tele, channel bound neck on the green. I'm not liking the channel bound neck. It just doesn't, it's not comfortable. I don't know why. It doesn't have rolled edges. I thought it would. And I'm not getting along with, it's called a Vintera 60s Modified, I think. Basically, it's a Baja Tele, and it's got the different wiring. It's got the S1 switch, 4-way toggle. I don't like the tones I'm getting from that. So I'm thinking of putting the channel-bound Rosewood neck on that body and selling it as a parts caster. What's the most you would pay for that? So just to give you an idea, the neck is worth probably $700 US, new. And the body, it's a loaded body. It's probably worth $500 US. So I never price it like that. I always roll back the price because you never get. Don't ever build a parts caster and hope you're going to get your money back. You never will. King Copycat, is the Blackstar Fly 3 any good? I think so. It's pretty good, I think. So, you know, GAC is in the UK. Okay, that's probably where I've seen it. I've probably seen their channel. Do they have a YouTube channel? Typing on a phone sucks, especially with a rotary dial. It takes forever. King Copycat, it's pretty decent. Okay, you're answering that one. Steven, are you waiting on any back-ordered guitar? Nope. It was interesting to see you not feeling it with the Esquire. Yeah, I even tried changing the neck. So the Esquire had the channel bound neck, and didn't get along with that neck. So I took the neck off. I put on a Nitro 60s American Original neck, which I really like. Put that on, and it just has the one. It just had the one bridge humbucker, which is like a Shaw 50s hot humbucker. Not a humbucker. What did I say? A humbucker? Pickup. And it's got the Esquire wiring, so it's very different. The middle position has the tone control, and then the neck and the bridge position, typically on a Tele, they offer different tones. Didn't like any of them. I tried to, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. And then you play with it more, and you're like, no, it's not good. Then I just did a video. I released it yesterday. I put in the full Shaw 50s pickup set in that guitar, so now it's a Tele again, and I love it. Sounds great. And plays great. Oh, it's right here. It's this one right here. If that's not showing up, check my video yesterday. You'll see it. Yeah. Let's see the volume here again. Okay. Where was I going with that? Yeah, so yeah, no more Esquire. Esquire is gone. And I didn't make the subject like Esquire suck or anything like that. It's just like, here's how to do a mod. And it's kind of really inspired by Jay Mascis Tele. Totally. Probably not going to say your name right. Duke Hui from Vietnam. How's it going? DabSafe is waiting for a back-ordered Fender amp. Ordered in October, expected in March. Damn, eh? Which amp? Hope it's not the Frontman 10G. Run away. The stream didn't freeze. That was me. Endless, nameless. I'm looking to... Oh, you're talking to somebody else. Okay. Endless, nameless. I just sold my Fly 3 with the extension cab for a stupid price. I sold it for 6 cents. Just like the movie. The 6 cents. Deluxe Reverb Tone Master. Oh, okay. I sold mine a month ago. I got another Princeton. So I got double Princeton. Double Princetonated. Sean Harris, love to see your review of Yamaha Revstar. Maybe one day. I like Yamaha. It's my the acoustic guitar I have is Yamaha. It's really great. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's weird. That's not updating. Do you guys see? It's saying 73 people watching, but on my other screen it's saying 53. So what's wrong with the internets? Just trying to think of any deals I saw. I didn't see any deals, but I wasn't really looking too hard. I always pay attention. I was going to post any if I saw any, but I didn't see anything worth posting. Like, to me, like, a deal's got to be at least like 30% off, because otherwise it's not really a deal. 5-10%, that's just normal. You can ask for that any day. 30 pounds needed quick cash. There you go. Richard got a Squier, Esquire. Good job on the spelling. That's still the most. Squire is the most misspelled word I see. That makes it even more confusing, right? The most, definitely, out of all the things that, I don't know why I care. Who cares? Just, I notice it. Squire. Because there's two words. One's a name and one's a thing. Casimir Coppinger. 74 now. What is 74 now? 71. Oh, sorry, yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, there we go. Now it's updated. It's delayed. Maybe that stream thing is. I have like, when you do a live stream, you have a, what do they call it? Not a console, but you see like the stats and the stream health and all that stuff. There you go. Pretty cool. Maybe Saturday's a better day to do these live streams. I don't know. Friday afternoon at 3 p.m. I think a lot of people are still at work or in bed or in bed at work or at work in bed. Yeah. I had something I was about to say. So I'll sing it instead. No, I can't remember what it was. What was I going to say? So distracted. No. Yeah, so the whole Black Friday thing, I mentioned it a couple times, but it's it was never a thing here in Canada. We always had Boxing Day. People are like, "What is that? What are you even saying?" It has nothing to do with boxing. It has nothing to do with boxes. I honestly don't remember the definition. It's the day after Christmas, and I used to think it was so stupid. So here's an example of what Boxing Day is. If you're not familiar with it, like if you're not Canadian, if you are Canadian, you're like, oh yeah, Boxing Day. So you got Christmas, right? You got Christmas Eve, and then you got Christmas on the 25th, and then you got Boxing Day on the 26th. And that'd be the day that all the retailers in Canada would do their blowout sales. So that'd be like our Black Friday. And it got to the point, it's like they'd have all these sales and people would line up, and they eventually had to start doing restrictions where you can't return stuff, because it became a day where people were just returning the stuff they got for Christmas that they don't want. And I'm like, you just had Christmas and now you're going to buy more stuff? Like, this is sick. I hated it. So I've never, I still think it's stupid. I don't even know if we really do it anymore. I see Boxing Day, like, sales and stuff, but I'm just like, there's Black Friday now. Stop doing the Boxing Day. Don't do it twice. It's just like greedy. You just had Christmas and you want more stuff for sales. And it's like, or actually that's what I remember seeing in ads. They'd be like, didn't get what you want for Christmas? Come to our Boxing Week special. Dennis, I learned Squier was a string manufacturer that Fender bought to maintain control of string availability for their guitars. I didn't know that part of it. Richard's watching from the UK on a dark, cold, and windy evening. Sounds like here. Except it's sunny today, but it was yesterday. It was rainy and cold, and then it snowed. Oh, you do? Boxing Day is a Commonwealth thing. Maybe, yeah, maybe it's in other countries. I thought it was just Canadian. But yeah, that's possible. Maybe, who has Boxing Day? Let me know. If you're in the UK, do you have Boxing Day? I used to think that, to me, it used to mean you throw out all the boxes outside for all the stuff you got for Christmas. But no, everybody lines up at stores to buy more stuff. It's like, come on. Burp mic. Right? How stupid is that? Right? If you're from, I get a lot of people watching from the States. If you're from the States, does that sound dumb? You just had Christmas. Let's go buy more stuff. Tomorrow, literally the next day. I'm getting angry talking about it. What kind of beer am I drinking? It's this is the Eddie Van Halen H2O. Yeah. Oh, the UK does too. Okay. Fabian, have you considered putting a humbucker or P90 in the neck? Tele neck pickup. I have. And what's stopping me right now is I'm not sure which one I'd put it in, but most of my wiring, a lot of them, they're Obsidian wire, so they have the 250K pots, and I probably want to put a 500 in. Or try it and see how it is without the 500, because it could be okay. Actually, a P90 would be fine. No, I usually do 1,000. I don't know why, but I guess it just helps with the sound. In the UK, everybody buys a sofa from DFS on Boxing Day. Sounds very American. Well, it's not. It's like they don't have it in the States. Everybody went to a boxing match. You know what? Let's look up the history right now so I can say why. Why is Boxing Day? Said Drax. Okay. And if I could type it. Here we go. Oh, it's actually a holiday too. I didn't mention that. It's a national holiday. That's pretty stupid. Okay, here we go. Ready? I'm just going to read the wiki. Boxing Day is a holiday celebrated the day after Christmas, occurring on the second day of Christmastide. I don't know what that is. Though it originated as a holiday to give gifts to the poor, today Boxing Day is primarily known as a shopping holiday. Like, what's a shopping holiday? It originated in the UK. It's your fault, you guys. And is celebrated in a number of countries that previously formed part of the British Empire. So there we go. I want to know the word, what it means. Parts of Europe, such as Bulgaria, Catalonia, Czechia, I don't know what that country is. Germany, Hungary, blah, 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 blah. It's celebrated as the second Christmas day. Etymology, here's what I want to know. There are competing theories in the origins of the term. Okay, so it's one of these things, there's no definite term. People used to give Christmas boxes or money first weekday after Christmas. Okay, so stuff like that. Oh, here we go. Australia. It's a public holiday. Except the state of South Australia. Those crazies. Canada, Boxing Day. Government offices, yeah, statutory holiday. Hong Kong, despite transfer of sovereignty, Boxing Day is generally a holiday. First weekday after Christmas. Weird. Ireland, New Zealand, Nigeria, Scotland, Singapore, South Africa, Trinidad, UK. It's been a bank holiday since 1871. Massachusetts, 26. Does they have it there? In Massachusetts, not an employee holiday. Okay, so, yeah. Here we go. Tradition has been compared to the U.S. phenomenon of Black Friday, and it's got a decline since the late 2000s. What does that mean? 2010s? Yeah. There we go. It's lessened appeal since Black Friday in terms of sales by 2013. Okay, so Black Friday's been going on for like 10 years here? Okay. Anyways, enough about that. That was the history of Black Friday, Boxing Day. Boxing Friday. What a stupid thing. I mean, it sounds like it started off as a nice thing and then became a stupid thing. Refreshing my chat here. I can see what's going on. It's always the UK. The Beatles did it, and then they did Boxing Day. Crazy. So, anyways. Time we got here. Been going almost an hour. I'll keep going for a bit. If anybody's got any more deals or anything they want to talk about. We were talking a lot about the Beatles and about Boxing Day. Benjamin wants the new Olympic white Squier Strat. So bad, but it's backordered. So much stuff is so backordered. You know what you still can't get? This isn't guitar related at all, but you can't get an Xbox Series X. You can't buy one. You can't get a PlayStation 5. Those have been out for a year. You can't get them. It's crazy. What do you think of Jazzmaster? I like it. I have one. I really like it. I'll pull it up here. One sec. Anything better than Tele or Strat? No, it's different. I'm not close to the mic now. This is my Jazzmaster. It's got the Rosewood neck. It's pretty cool. Looks really nice. Everything looks nice on this camera. You could have you could take a dump and then record it and it'd be amazing looking. Be like, that shit looks amazing. King Copycat. My brother just got a new Epiphone SG, so I want a Les Paul, but that doesn't go with your name at all. At all. How do you like the all Rosewood neck? I like it a lot. It actually like holds a different temperature, if that makes sense. It feels warmer. Steven, favorite Beatle? George. Yeah, if anybody's just joined the chat, if anybody knows where you can get a Rosewood Tele body, let me know. Not that I'm going to buy it from you or something, but I mean online. Like, does anybody know a company that makes a Rosewood Tele body? Because I'd like to get one. Oh, Dennis really likes that Jazzmaster. I do too. Joe, what are your thoughts on the J Mascis Jazzmaster? I've never tried it. No, I think it looks cool though. I heard they were discontinuing it. Somebody mentioned that. Somebody said that. Yeah. Christopher Allen, Peter Jackson Get Back, Beatles. That's a thing. That's what we've been talking about. And it's long. It's 8 hours. It's like a Peter Jackson movie almost. It's crazy. What is he doing? What does he think he is? Lord of the Rings or something? Lefty Mike would not advise filming pooping. No, I didn't say you film that part of it. You just like after. What am I talking about? I'm just saying the lens makes things look amazing. Everything. Even like a guitar pick. You're like, wow, those guitar picks look amazing. Benjamin, have you heard of a band called Parcels? No. Gary, do you like partscasters? Not really. Never really got into them. Kind of not my thing. Speaking of partscasters, yeah. I don't promote this hardly at all. I don't even know if it's showing up. But I have like a shirt design. Just did one quickly. It used to be called Teespring, but it's Spring. Does it show up there in the top of the chat? I don't know. Oh, yeah. If you click on it, you can see it. I made a promo code because the reason I don't promote it very much is I don't find their shipping, like when you order. So I ordered a shirt. Actually, I'll show you what it looks like. This is like selfish promotion. So that's what it is. Just a dumb, it's a play on words because master builder means like you're an elite guitar maker. So you make a parts caster. Anyways, if you don't get the joke. Thing with this company, Spring, they're called Spring now instead of Teespring. They take care of everything, but I don't find like if you order a shirt, I can't even tell you how long it takes to get it, like a month or something. It's not fast. And then they take like all the money. I'm not doing a good job selling these things, right? Anyways, I made a promo code, 20% off. I don't know what that's going to mean. Like I didn't look at how much I'll lose, because like say a shirt sells for $25, I might make like $1 or something. Literally, I'd buy that for $1. Peter Jackson's Bad Taste. Yeah, I've seen his old movies. Those are awesome. Yeah. What's the one where he has the belt on his head? Was he the actor in it too? I can't remember. His head got sliced, so he has to hold it together with the belt. And then there's one movie he's got a lawnmower and he's cutting through all the zombies. Yeah. Harrison all the way. The Lennon McCartney hit machine. George Martin influence meant Harrison, right? Or wait, are you talking about yeah. Okay, sorry, you're talking about George Martin, yeah, not Harrison. Yeah, and his son did all the he did act in Bad Taste. Okay. He acted in Bad Taste. In Poor Taste. Andrew Conkey. That's a cool last name. Hey, Landon, just want to say I love the off-the-cuff, normal feeling videos about great gear on the cheap. Thoughts on pickup swaps for a Bullet Tele? Thanks for saying that. I try to make my videos interesting, right? How interesting can a pedal video be? That's why I don't do pedal videos. I don't find them interesting. I made one on a Boss DD8 and nobody watched it, so that's why I don't do pedal videos. But so I try to make videos that are interesting to me. Where'd the question go? Oh, pickup on a Bullet? I don't know. There's just so many options. I usually stick with Fender stuff, but then like probably your pickups are going to be worth more than your guitar. So I missed that 1 sec. Oh yeah, Dead Alive. Bob saying Harrison was overlooked as a writer. I think that's why I like Harrison so much, and his All Things Must Pass album, which they just did a remaster of too. Remix. Yeah, it was remix, not just a remaster. Ale, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. What are your thoughts on Squire's contemporary special strats? I haven't tried them, so I can't really say anything about them. Yep. Oh, look at that, Benjamin. I watched your DD8 video, and it helped me decide to buy it. Cool. That's a great pedal. I just actually recently sold mine. Not because I think it's a great pedal, but I did a video for Sweetwater, and they sent me one of those Eventide. Is it Eventide or Eventide? How do you guys say it? The H9 Max. And it's got so many reverbs and delays built in. I'm like, I don't need all these other pedals. I'm not a pedal collector, right? I'll have like a couple pedals. I only have 4 pedals on my pedal board. Most of my pedals are like, I got a tuner, I got a looper, I've got a line selector, and my power, and that's it. Pedals just aren't my thing. So, that's why I don't really do the pedal videos. I just find I think YouTube's got enough people doing pedal videos too. And the other thing about like tones on YouTube, right? It's just a sound recorded through a microphone, configured somehow by somebody. So you might not get that sound, and you don't hear it the same way in the room anyways. Dead Alive or Brain Dead? Was he in District 9? Gary, Landon, do you ever sell any of the guitars you modify? Yeah, lots of them. Yeah. Some of them I keep, or they get modified, and yeah, I sell them usually if I'm not playing them. Gaming age. So I'm a beginner to electric guitars, but I've played acoustic for a year or so. I ordered a Bullet Tele. Do you think it'll be worthwhile guitar for an electric newbie? Yeah, it should be fine. You'll probably find it easier to play. Maybe. Depending on the acoustic guitar. You never say, but... Deja Voodoo. Will you ever do an Ed O'Brien Strat demo? Couldn't think of a better guy to do it. You know what? Probably not, unless somebody lent me one. They're like $1,400 US. I probably wouldn't buy one. That would be like, we're looking at probably like 1,700 Canadian. I've got my Strat. I don't really need another one. So, thoughts on Seagull guitars? I'm trying to remember if I played one. Is that? I always get the names mixed up. Is that Godin's? One of their acoustic companies? Giancarlo, if I'm saying your name right. And if I am saying it correctly. How many guitars do you have in total? It floats right now like 12, I think. But usually like 2 or 3 of them I'm not planning on keeping, and I'm just doing for videos and stuff. Steve, what gauge pick do you like? I don't know what it is offhand. I just have them, but I forget. 2.5. Is that milliliter? 2.5 mm. This is a chicken pick. Man, they get dirty. These little ones. Just looking at the camera. It's not focusing. Man, am I ever shiny today? Look how shiny I am. Shine bright like a diamond. All the lights and the shininess. I shine. I'm shining. 86 people. Is this real? Am I really live? This is just probably a better time for most people. There's probably, and then it dropped. What is going on here? I would say about 13 or 14 of you are watching on the toilet with your smartphone. 6 of them, 6 or 7 with an iPhone. That's just my guess. Let me put up a poll. Did that work? Did that work? You guys see that? I made a poll. That's what my dad always called it. The throne. He's on the throne. He'll have to call you back. He's on the throne. Not even kidding. That's a line my dad probably said when somebody used to call. He's on the throne. Pretty good name. David, are you still enjoying your PRS SE24 or not so much? I'm going to say no because I sold it. It was pretty good though. Yeah, I sold that and people are going to be shocked. This is going to be a shocker. Are you ready for this? It's just guitar stuff. Who cares? I sold the PRS SE24 and the Godin Stadium HT. I sold those 2 guitars to get a keeper guitar that's going to come up in a video soon. But I'm not going to show what it is yet. Because I like the drama. I'm all about the YouTube drama. You can tell. I get into fights with all these channels and stuff. No, I just like to have surprises once in a while. Because keep it positive. So, you have your laptop on the toilet? iThrone. Andrew, with Epiphone and Squier knocking out of the park right now, is there any reason to get Fender Gibson? For the pride. I don't know. They are different. And I have a video coming up comparing some stuff. I gotta say, I'm a huge Fender neck snob, if that's a thing. Not the bodies, not the pickups, the neck. The neck on a Fender, oh, actually, it's getting close now. The American, the Player Plus necks with the rolled edges, they're getting close. That's almost an American neck now, made in Mexico. So yeah, the neck is the guitar, basically. I could just play a neck. If I didn't have a body and no pickups, I'd be fine. Benjamin, is there a tone difference between poplar and alder? Probably not. I don't believe in tone differences in electric guitars. That's just my thing. Acoustic guitars, yeah, but I don't think, I'm sure there is, but I don't think you'll hear anything. I don't think it's probably noticeable. I don't hear a difference between a rosewood neck and a maple neck. I don't hear a difference between anything. No, I hear differences in pickups, but I don't know. I think there's too much focus on specs and stuff and not enough focus on playing, and I'm guilty of that. That's why I think I just want to practice more. And watching the Get Back stuff with the Beatles, it's made me want to just play. Just play stuff. Samsung S21 Ultra, cool. I have the S10, so I'm like 3 years behind, 4 years. I don't know. This is the longest I've ever had a smartphone. The Samsung. I used to be like every couple of years I'd upgrade, but this one's lasted me a long time. Company called Turser sells all Rosewood Teles. I'm gonna look that up right now. Is that a good? That seems pretty cheap though. Hold on. Ow! Sorry if you have headphones on. I do, so that hurt. Turser. Clicking on it. What? They got two kinds of guitars. The 300 series. Do they have a? Are you sure? There's like no guitars here. Hold on, what did it say? Bunch on Reverb. Oh, is it an old brand that doesn't make them anymore? Because I see three kinds of. What's an LT? Oh, there we go. It looks like a Tele. Natural. Oh, it's probably. I'm gonna guess it's a veneer, right? It's got to be for that price. Lightweight. That's cool though. Wonder how good it is. Cool. Thanks for pointing that out. I'll check that out later more. Gotta go. Ja88. Take care. Peace and love. Arian, did you use Boss 70 ME? No, I've never used that. Eric Davis, agreed. Now I'm gonna go make some more mods before I can play. Turser is very cheap. Yeah, that looks like it. Do you Mixa? Do you use any amp software? No. I have GarageBand and Logic. That's what I use on my Mac for recording, but no. JT, have you done anything with the Katanas? Probably 4 years ago. Take a look at Katana 100. Like, type that in on my channel. I had the Katana 100, did a bunch of videos. Probably like 4, 5, 6 videos maybe. Yes, if they say lightweight for Rosewood, it's got to be a veneer. But if the shape is okay, we'll see. I don't know. I'll look it up. I'd rather get a Fender body if I could, because they have like the it's not binding, but it's got like it looks like almost like a pancake, like they did on the Les Pauls, 70s Les Pauls, like a sandwich, 2 pieces maybe, not sure. Now I'm hungry. How long have we been going here? Hour and 10 minutes. It's not bad. 84 people watching. Thanks for tuning in. This is my record for right now at this moment. 84. Sean, what do you think of the Vox Cambridge 50 amp? I think that's one I wanted to check out. I just haven't. Is that like is that one of the new tube amps that it's made out of plastic, like a plastic shell or something? Okay, those are pancake bodies with weight relief. That's probably how they did it, right? It's probably routed out. Gotta go. Van Shank, take care. The wood shop beckons. It's making noise. That's how a wood shop sounds. Oh, let's see what see how our poll's doing today. Our poll up here. Let's see there. Can't even. No. All right. If you didn't, I'll give 10 more seconds. Answer the poll. If you didn't answer the poll, it's very important. I must know this. It's very so important. Which actually reminded me. I was talking about giveaways earlier. I've done a lot of giveaways, not so much recently. I definitely last year I did like one a month. And I didn't have those problems with the bots, or not bots, scammers. I didn't have the scammer problem at all. But maybe the bigger your channel gets, maybe the more people notice, or maybe it's, I don't know. The videos didn't do better. Anyways. So my idea for giveaways in the future, I watch Phil McKnight's live stream on Fridays usually, and he's doing giveaways during the live stream. I was thinking of doing that. I think that'd be much better. Not doing a full dedicated video, not doing a video release follow-up, which I don't like doing. Regarding my shirt, I learned that Vespa means wasp in Italian. Yeah, is that what this is? A Vespa on here? I don't know. I just got this shirt at Winners, $10 years ago. Benjamin, any recommendations for combo solid state amp with good reverb? Fender Champion's okay. People tell me to check out the Champions. There's like a 20, a 40. Is it 20, 40, 100? I think. People say they're good. So I'm going to end this poll. Oh, where'd it go? Does it actually disappear? Oh, that's too bad. That's a shame. What do you think of the Cutlass? Oh, there we go. That's pretty cool. The poll popped up. Chris Allen, what do you think of the Cutlass HSS from Sterling by Music Man? That's another brand I've never tried. Never even seen one in a store. So I have no opinion. I won't make up anything. I have no idea. Dan Smith, pedal deals, no guitar deals, waiting for a sale at Eastwood to pick up an Ebony Black Widow. Eastwood's an interesting company. That's one company I'd like to try out one of their guitars. And they're Canadian. They're a Canadian company. They make, as far as I know, they make the guitars in Korea, and they do a bunch of cool models. And I emailed them. I said, can I like demo one of your guitars, one of these? And they weren't. It was last year during lockdown and stuff, so they weren't taking. I think they got enough people to demo their stuff. They don't need anybody, but I thought it'd be cool. Because I'm really interested in just trying guitars. I don't even want to keep them. So so right now, the way it works on my channel, and I don't mind talking about this stuff ever, like being totally transparent. It's a mix right now of what I get. I've been getting some stuff from Sweetwater for free. Like that's basically a payment, right? Like you demo this guitar and you can keep it. And that's one way. Or other guitars, I'll buy them, make videos, and if I really like the guitar, I'll keep it. And that's happened a few times. But if I'm like, it's great, but I'll put it on the used market. Try to get back some of the money. Try to hopefully break even or beyond. It depends on the guitar. So a lot of times when people ask, they're like, can you demo this kind of guitar? If it's not a name that's well known, there's a good chance, unless I can get it for free, I probably won't, because it's not gonna be worth. Like I can't just keep buying guitars. It's not rich, I go broke if I tried all these guitars, because nobody would pay for them. Nobody would buy them, and then I'd be stuck with these guitars that nobody wants. It's the cycle of gear. Have you gotten any good deals on Kijiji? No. I can't say I've ever got a good deal on Kijiji. Oh, no. Years ago, like when I first started my channel, I got what the hell is it called? The PV Bandit for like $150. PV Bandit 112. Red stripe. Made in, I'm going to say, was it made in the US? I can't remember. It was broken though. I had to fix it. So kind of a good deal, but not really, because I had to fix it. Burp. Dennis, really interested in the player series. I like the player series for sure. Steve, would you consider, hey, how's it going? Would you consider a custom-made Rosewood body for a Tele? I wouldn't even know where to look. I looked on Warmoth. They do, closest thing I can see on Warmoth is they'll do a mahogany body with a rosewood top. But I don't know how that would look. And I don't want to spend that much, not know if it's going to look like the guitar I'm hoping it'll look like. Basically, I'm trying to get George Harrison's Rosewood Tele without spending a ton of money. Camp Katsy, what do you think about the Fender wide range reissue pickups? The Kuna Phase. I want to try it for sure. If I do a neck pickup on a Tele, that's the one I want to get. So. Flip Wilson, say no to Black Friday shopping. Make corporations with a capital C, so that's a brand, pay for woke rhetoric. I don't know what any of that means. That's like saying, hey, don't go buy gas. So then all the gas companies drop the price. It doesn't work that way. Nobody's going to listen. Remember people used to say that? Boycott the gas companies this summer. It's like, I got to drive somewhere. Yeah, but just shop at smaller gas stations. But they're not near me. I need gas. Walk. Drive your bicycle. Take a car plane. Just making up words. Trying to get David's asking, how close do you live to Geddy Lee? I don't know where he lives. Where does he live? Does he live in Canada? Oh, that's an option. Harley Benton Rosewood Veneer Tele too. I'm gonna look up that one. Because I don't really care. I don't know. Dennis, PV Trans 2 112 Red Stripe. That's one I had. Still Shane's favorite amp. I don't think it is his favorite amp anymore. I think the Marshall DSL 40 is. Like Spinning Pats. Sounds like a Radiohead song. Just found this channel yesterday. Oh, cool. I'm always curious when people find my channel. How did you find my channel? Like what video, or just like random? Because since you don't seem to play them often, what's your dream Gibson? Well, I got a Les Paul Epiphone Les Paul here, and it's the modern series, so maybe a Gibson Les Paul modern with the weight relief in it, and like a blue one, because I like blue. That's all I gotta say. How about the Squier Contemporary Tele? Love it. My hand keeps hitting the volume knob. Reverse plate. Did I try one of those? I can't remember. Yeah. Music Therapy Labs, you want to get a deal on a Acoustasonic, the American kind. I don't even know what the difference is between the two. The Mexican one, the player, and the American, what's the difference? I didn't watch any of the videos. Camp, you like the Harley Benton T52 quite much outside the weight? Yeah, pretty much. I liked it outside of the weight. But it's one of those guitars, when I bought it, I knew it's probably not going to be one that I'm keeping. Just because I already have like the Teles that I want. So I'm just trying other stuff to see how it compares. Tom, did the silver reflective arrive for your J Mascis Inspire? No, it's I bought it on Amazon. It's probably gonna. I think it comes from. I don't even know. The last one I bought for the Esquire took like 3 weeks. I'm guessing it's coming from somewhere, maybe China. I don't know. It's just plastic. It's just like $10, like cheap one. Benjamin, what's a reverse plate? Oh, that's when the control cavity on a Tele is backwards, right? Some people like that. So the switch and the two knobs will be the opposite way. You can do it. I've done it by accident before. Okay, Acoustasonics, they don't give you all the tones, basically the same otherwise. So that's kind of cool. I wonder if the build quality is exactly the same, like the neck feel and stuff. Because, man, the Player Series Strats and Teles and the satin finish on those necks is really nice. Yeah. Just look at the replay. I look like I'm just like asleep on my cell phone when I'm driving. People that drive, they're just like this. Why is that guy asleep at the wheel? I always forget there's a camera. You gotta look at the audience. Who's this guy? Been going an hour and 22 minutes. I think I'm gonna wrap it up in a couple of minutes. Do you still have your Strat? Yeah, it's right behind me. Right there. Reverse the switch on Strats. No, on Tele. You couldn't do it on a Strat. Oh, there we go. Like spinning pats. Don't remember which video. Saw Radiohead posters in the background, thumbnail. Oh, really? I had it in the background. I've done a bunch of. If you're new to my channel, I've done a bunch of Radiohead cover songs. You might like, maybe. It is the same material in the neck. Cool. Have you tried Mojotone solderless harness? Yeah, I have one. It's in that Tele. Oops. That build right there. So my most recent build, it's got like a road worn neck. It's a Mojotone. It was all from Sweetwater. They sponsored it. So that's what they had. I'm going to say they're good. Not as good as the Obsidian wire stuff, but they're both good. They're really good. Just make it easier. So yeah. Oh, you got the one with the 4-way. Do I have the 4-way? No, I just have the standard 3-way. Yeah, it's cool. They're really good though. It's basically the same thing. The difference with the Obsidian wire one is just the build quality I found better. It's actually built onto a board that's like more solid and just seemed nicer. So just workmanship. They're all handmade. Or they're foot made. Maybe they make them with their feet. I don't know. That'd be impressive. J. Leonard J does that on all his Teles. No, he actually reverses the Tele. He leaves the control plate the same way. Does that make sense? He just flips the whole body around. The whole guitar. This Landon guy's an idiot. Greetings from Germany. I'm living near the Thomann headquarters. Cool. That must be huge. I should look that up on a map. Bruh, would you recommend a Squier Bullet Tele for a kind of experienced player? I don't know. Like, depends what you've played before. If you've played like American models and stuff, you probably wouldn't like it more than those, or even. Yeah, it's hard to say. I probably wouldn't. No. What is happening with the two guitars in the thumbnail? That's Tom. They are making babies. No, I'm flipping the necks. I'm gonna record it. I don't know if I'm gonna make a video about it, but swapping the necks on them, I'm gonna get that. Ideally, eventually, that Rosewood Tele neck, I want to get that on a Rosewood Tele body. So it's kind of been hopping between bodies lately. It's weird. And so the channel bound neck with the Rosewood fretboard is going to go on to the, what's the other one? The green body. And I might sell that as a parts caster. I'm not sure how much though. I'm not sure how much it's worth. It's a loaded, so it's all Fender parts. Basically, it's a Vintera 60s modified body. So it's like an S1 switching. I already mentioned this at the beginning. Baja. And so it'd be like that with an upgraded neck. So like money put into it, it's probably worth like $1,200, something, maybe more. Probably can't ask that much. But these days, prices are crazy. So who knows what I can ask. Ask $10,000. I'll give you $100. It's one of the next channel bound. Yeah. And you know what's surprising about the channel bound? it's not rolled edges, so it's not as comfortable. I think you're confusing Samurai guitars with J. Leonard J. Did I say something? I don't remember what I said. Tokai Telecaster? No, I haven't tried one. There's a store here that sells, it's called Spaceman Music, and they have some Tokais, like the Japanese ones. So they're about 1,600. There you go. Oh, let me scroll down. I'm missing some chats here. I said I was going to wrap it up in a second, but I still got lots of people watching. One sec here. Okay. Okay. I said it was channel bound. Epi SGs are awesome. David. Denver, Colorado. Found you while doing research on affinity teles. Oh, cool. If you have an expensive guitar, you might not want to take that out gigging. So cheaper one. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Especially with theft and stuff like that. You never know, right? What is your next guitar purchase that you have in mind? Nothing. I don't have anything in mind right now because I just did one and I'm working on a video for that. Love the Scooter t-shirt. Oh, I'm like, when I saw Scooter, I was thinking Scooter from the Muppets. Yeah, I just got this at like Winners. I don't know what it even means. It's just a shirt. I like t-shirts because they're t-shirts. Derek from Big D Guitars could build you a Rosewood Tele body. He makes some really nice guitars. Oh, cool. I don't know that channel. Is that a guitar channel? Like a YouTube channel? Yeah, you know what? I've been going an hour and a half. I'm going to wrap it up now because and I'll put timestamps. And it takes me a while. How I do timestamps is you play back the video at double time and then I write in what I'm hearing again. So it'll take me half of that time. So yeah, there we go. All right. Thanks for tuning in. I think the Saturday works pretty good. This was actually better than probably caught. Well, it depends where you are in the world, but probably not catching some of the same people. But that's the whole idea. Get other people. So cool. Oh, John just ordered the Rosewood Tele. Only $159 US. That's pretty tempting. Affiliate. Oh, thanks. You used the affiliate link. Cool. I appreciate that totally. I might check that out. I might actually let me know. I don't know where you can reply, but what you think of it when you get it. So cool. All right, that's gonna do it. We're gonna end this. We're gonna kill it and move closer. Okay, take care and play guitar.